Hello Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 9. Tina Vasile was an American model, actress, and devoted mother whose vibrant spirit touched everyone she met. Known for her glamorous style, love of fashion, and deep devotion to her family, she built a life filled with passion, resilience, and creativity. Her career in modeling and acting showcased her confidence and charisma, leaving a lasting impression in the entertainment and fashion industries. Born in Lakewood, Tina pursued modeling at a young age, drawn to the world of beauty and artistry. Her striking presence and ability to captivate an audience led to numerous opportunities in fashion and entertainment. She embraced acting with the same passion, appearing in various productions where her natural talent shone through. Her love for the stage and camera reflected her bold personality and fearless approach to life. Beyond her career, Tina was a dedicated mother to her 5 children, Dylan, Devontae, Ariana, Autumn, and Angelo. She poured her heart into raising them, balancing her professional aspirations with unwavering love and support for her family. Her kindness, strength, and selflessness made her a source of inspiration to those around her. After a 3-year battle with ovarian cancer, Tina passed away at the age of 45. Her legacy lives on through her children, her impact in the modeling and acting world, and the countless lives she touched with her warmth and generosity. Tributes to Tina Vasile. Number 8. Allyce Ozarski was a trailblazing television producer whose vision and dedication left an everlasting mark on the entertainment industry. Known for her sharp storytelling instincts and unwavering commitment to her craft, she played a key role in shaping acclaimed television series and championing innovative storytelling. Born in California and raised in Poway, Allyce was drawn to the arts from an early age. She pursued her education at the University of Washington, where she graduated with honors, double majoring in international studies and Italian. Her path to Hollywood was unconventional. Beginning in sales before a chance meeting with a director led her to the world of television production. What started as a role coordinating travel for a reality series quickly evolved into a distinguished career working on some of the most dynamic shows of the past decade. Her work included producing roles on Baskets, SMILF, Super Pumped, and The L Word, Generation Q, where her creative touch helped bring bold and socially resonant stories to life. She earned an Emmy nomination in 2018 for I Love You, America, showcasing her ability to bridge comedy and cultural commentary. Most recently, she served as an executive producer on highly anticipated projects, including Netflix's Golf and Vince Gilligan's Untitled series for Apple TV+. Beyond her professional achievements, Allyce was known for her integrity, humor, and deep care for those around her. She was a fierce advocate for safer working conditions in the industry and sought to uplift her colleagues at every turn. Her presence was a source of strength, creativity, and warmth. Allyce Ozarski passed away at the age of 41 after a courageous battle with cancer. She is survived by her husband Jonathan, their daughter Harley, her parents, and her brothers. Tributes to Allyce Ozarski. Number 7. Taiye Bello was a standout athlete whose dedication and skill left an everlasting mark on college basketball. A formidable presence on the court, she played for the University of Minnesota's Golden Gophers, excelling as a dominant rebounder and a leader. Known for her relentless energy and commitment, she earned recognition as one of the best rebounders in program history, setting records that will endure for years to come. Born with a natural athleticism and an unyielding work ethic, Bello grew up alongside her twin sister Kehinde, with whom she shared both the basketball court and an unbreakable bond. The duo played together at Minnesota, culminating in a memorable NCAA tournament appearance in 2018. Throughout her collegiate career, she started 76 of her 121 games, consistently making her mark as a rebounding powerhouse. Her junior season saw her average a double-double, a testament to her skill and determination. In her senior year, she earned second-team All-Big Ten honors while leading the conference in rebounds. Beyond her athletic achievements, Bello was a beloved daughter, sister, and friend. Her warmth, kindness, and unwavering support for those around her made her a cherished presence both on and off the court. She was known not only for her fierce competitiveness, but also for her joyful spirit and the encouragement she provided to teammates and loved ones. Her passing at the age of 27 is a heartbreaking loss to the basketball community and to all who knew her. Her legacy as a tenacious athlete, a loyal sister, and an inspiration to many will continue to be remembered and celebrated. Tributes to Taiye Bello. Number 6. Denisse Reyes was a dynamic and influential social media personality who gained recognition for her entrepreneurial spirit and engaging content. She built a strong following by sharing her experiences as an online business owner, inspiring many with her determination and charisma. Born in Lakewood, Denisse developed a passion for fashion, beauty, and commerce from an early age. Her keen eye for style and business acumen led her to create an online marketplace, where she connected with thousands of customers. She became affectionately known as the Queen of the Nennies of Tamaulipas, a title reflecting her leadership in the online sales community. Through social media platforms, she provided business tips, personal insights, and a welcoming space for women looking to navigate digital entrepreneurship. Denisse also pursued modeling and acting, making a name for herself through various projects that showcased her talent and confidence. Her magnetic presence and stylish persona made her a natural in front of the camera, and she quickly became a recognizable face in both online and traditional media. Beyond her professional endeavors, Denisse was a devoted mother who cherished her son. She often expressed her love for him publicly, highlighting the importance of family in her life. Her warmth and generosity extended beyond her personal circle, as she frequently engaged with her followers in meaningful ways, encouraging them to chase their dreams and build their own paths to success. Denisse Reyes passed away at the age of 27, leaving behind a legacy of resilience, ambition, and inspiration. Her impact on social media, business, and her community will continue to be felt by those who admired her drive and authenticity. Tributes to Denisse Reyes. Number 5. Dulcinea Langfelder was a visionary multidisciplinary artist whose work transcended genres, blending theater, dance, mime, song, and multimedia to create groundbreaking performances. With a career that spanned continents, she was celebrated for her ability to merge humor and humanity in deeply moving ways. Born in New York City, Dulcinea discovered her passion for performance at an early age. She trained in dance under Paul Sanisardo and later studied mime with the legendary Etienne Decroux in Paris. Her artistic journey led her to Montreal, where she became a member of La Troupe Omnibus before founding her own company. This decision marked the beginning of an era where she redefined the boundaries of stage performance. Her company, Dulcinea Langfelder and Company, became a beacon of innovation, creating internationally acclaimed productions that explored themes of identity, aging, and resilience. Her best-known works, including Victoria, Dulcinea's Lament, and The Lady Next Door, were performed across the world in multiple languages. Her ability to infuse serious topics with humor and accessibility made her work widely beloved and critically lauded. Her production Victoria earned her the Herald Angel Award at the Edinburgh Festival, cementing her reputation as a fearless and imaginative artist. Beyond her artistic achievements, Dulcinea was a passionate advocate for social change, using her work to elevate conversations about aging, disability, and the human condition. She was also honored for her contributions to the well-being of the elder community, demonstrating her commitment to making a difference beyond the stage. Dulcinea Langfelder passed away at the age of 69, leaving behind a legacy of artistic brilliance and compassion. Her work will continue to inspire performers and audiences for generations to come. Tributes to Dulcinea Langfelder. Number 4. Ryan Kiesel was a dedicated public servant, attorney, and advocate who worked tirelessly to shape policies and defend civil liberties. With a career spanning law, politics, and activism, he became a respected voice in Oklahoma's legal and political landscape. Born in Oklahoma City, Ryan developed an early interest in governance and law. He earned a degree in political science from the University of Oklahoma, before obtaining his Juris Doctor from the University of Oklahoma College of Law. Even before completing his legal education, he was already involved in policymaking, working in the Oklahoma State Senate under Enoch Kelly Haney. His political career began in 2004 when he won a seat in the Oklahoma House of Representatives while still a law student. Representing District 28, he was re-elected twice, serving until 2010. During his tenure, he championed progressive reforms, advocating for criminal justice policies that emphasized rehabilitation over incarceration. His work in the legislature reflected his deep commitment to justice and civil rights. Following his time in office, Ryan became the executive director of the American Civil Liberties Union of Oklahoma, leading the organization from 2011 to 2020. Under his leadership, the ACLU played a key role in passing Oklahoma State Question 780, a landmark criminal justice reform measure that reclassified certain nonviolent offenses to reduce incarceration rates. His advocacy extended beyond policy, as he regularly engaged in public discourse, appearing on radio programs and teaching as an adjunct professor at the University of Oklahoma School of Law. In his later years, he transitioned to private practice, continuing his work in policy advocacy, particularly in medical marijuana reform. Throughout his life, he remained committed to his principles, leaving an indelible mark on Oklahoma's legal and political community. Ryan Kiesel passed away at the age of 45, leaving behind his wife, 2 children, and a legacy of unwavering dedication to justice. Tributes to Ryan Kiesel. Number 3. Martin Graber was a dedicated public servant, military leader, and financial expert whose contributions spanned multiple fields. With a career that encompassed business, military service, and politics, he was a respected leader who worked tirelessly to improve his community and state. Born and raised in Donelson, Iowa, Martin's early years were shaped by a commitment to service and leadership. He earned a degree in business administration from the University of Iowa, followed by a master's in business from St. Ambrose University and a master's in strategic studies from the United States Army War College. His academic achievements laid the foundation for his future roles in business, finance, and government. Martin's military career was distinguished by 32 years of service in the Iowa National Guard, where he rose to the rank of brigadier general. During Operation Desert Storm, he was deployed to Germany, and he later served with the 224th Engineer Battalion and at Camp Dodge. His leadership and strategic expertise made a lasting impact on the National Guard and the soldiers who served under him. Transitioning into the private sector, Martin worked as a financial advisor for Ameriprise Financial Service in Fort Madison, Iowa. His ability to guide individuals and families through financial planning reflected his deep commitment to helping others achieve stability and success. His professional experience also included time as a human resources manager with the Dial Corporation. In 2020, Martin entered the political arena, running as a Republican candidate for Iowa's House of Representatives. He won the election and faithfully served his constituents, advocating for conservative policies and economic development. His leadership in the legislature earned him respect from colleagues on both sides of the aisle. Martin Graber passed away at the age of 72, leaving behind his wife Coney and their 2 children. His legacy of service, leadership, and dedication to Iowa will not be forgotten. Tributes to Martin Graber. Number 2. Horst Köhler was a respected leader, economist, and statesman who left a profound impact on both Germany and the global stage. His career spanned finance, politics, and international diplomacy, with his tenure as Germany's president marking a period of deep engagement with economic reform, foreign policy, and moral leadership. Born in Nazi-occupied Poland, Köhler's early life was shaped by displacement, as his family fled to Germany after the war. He pursued economics, eventually rising through the ranks of government, where he played a key role in shaping Europe's financial policies. He helped lay the groundwork for the euro and contributed to German reunification negotiations. His financial expertise led him to serve as president of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development before he was appointed head of the International Monetary Fund in 2000. His leadership at the IMF was marked by increased transparency and a focus on crisis prevention. In 2004, Köhler was unexpectedly nominated as Germany's president. Though initially a political outsider, he won public admiration for his independence and commitment to ethical leadership. He challenged financial markets, warning of economic instability before the global financial crisis, and pushed for reforms that emphasized responsibility over unchecked capitalism. He also advocated for stronger ties with Poland and sought to bring attention to Africa's development needs. His address to Israel's parliament, in which he honored Holocaust victims, was a defining moment in his presidency. After 6 years in office, Köhler resigned unexpectedly in 2010, citing controversy over remarks about Germany's military role abroad. His departure was seen as a reflection of his deep principles and sensitivity to public perception. Horst Köhler passed away at the age of 81, leaving behind a legacy of integrity, economic vision, and a deep belief in Germany's potential. Tributes to Horst Köhler. What's trending on the internet? News 1. The Bridge Creek community is mourning the loss of senior athlete Natalie Matheny, who passed away on Friday after battling a serious illness. The multi-sport competitor had made a lasting impact in both softball and wrestling, earning a spot to play NA softball at Panhandle State. We are heartbroken by the loss of one of our senior athletes, Natalie, Bridge Creek High School's athletics program shared in a Facebook post. She will be deeply missed by so many. Please keep her family and friends in your thoughts and prayers during this difficult time. In the weeks leading up to her passing, Matheny had been awaiting a liver transplant at Texas Children's Hospital in Houston. A GoFundMe campaign has been launched to support her family with medical expenses. Organizer Regina Hatley expressed the community's grief, writing, "No parent ever plans to bury their child. It is a pain no one should have to endure alone. Let's come together once more to ease this financial burden and allow the family to focus on healing." To honor Matheny's memory, a moment of silence was held before Bridge Creek's girls' basketball game against Comanche on Friday night. Her legacy as a dedicated athlete and beloved teammate will be remembered by many. News 2. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, has confirmed the recovery of the black box from the Army Black Hawk helicopter involved in the January 29 collision with American Airlines, Flight 5342 over the Potomac River. Officials announced the update on Friday, January 31st, as recovery efforts continue. NTSB member Todd Inman stated in a press conference that the flight data recorder from the Sikorsky helicopter was found with no exterior damage, increasing confidence that a full data extraction will be possible. "We have recovered the Sikorsky black box. It is safely at the NTSB headquarters, where it will begin an evaluation," Inman said. Additionally, 2 recorders were retrieved from the American Airlines aircraft, with at least one in good condition for analysis. The collision, which occurred near Reagan National Airport, involved a commercial aircraft carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members. Both aircraft plummeted into the Potomac River, and officials have since confirmed that 67 individuals are presumed lost. Among those on board were young figure skaters returning from a national development camp in Kansas. Search teams, including the Navy Supervisor of Salvage, continue to recover debris and remains. Barges are en route from Virginia Beach and will be on scene early Saturday morning, Inman added. Officials have identified 2 distinct debris fields and will investigate air traffic control procedures leading up to the crash. News 3. A college student has died following a tragic accident involving a fallen tree in South Carolina. Ethan Ackerman, a 20-year-old junior at Clemson University, was clearing debris with 2 friends on Saturday, January 25th, when the incident occurred, according to the Anderson County Office of the Coroner. While working in an area where several trees had been uprooted, one tree suddenly sprang back to an upright position, trapping Ackerman under its base. His 2 friends, including the property owner, attempted to free him but were unable to move the heavy tree. The coroner's office determined that Ackerman sustained blunt force chest trauma, leading to traumatic asphyxiation. His death was ruled accidental. Ackerman was pursuing a degree in wildlife and fisheries biology with a minor in forestry, according to his obituary. Described as the rock of his family, he was passionate about the outdoors, enjoying hunting, fishing, and working the land. His passing has deeply affected his loved ones, who have set up a GoFundMe page to assist the family during this difficult time. In lieu of flowers, the family is requesting donations be made to the Cooper River Forum and the Overflow Foundation. Clemson University has not yet released a statement, but the community is mourning the loss of a student who was known for his kindness, strength, and love for nature. The Anderson County Office of the Coroner stated that the investigation remains ongoing. News 4. A small plane crash in a residential area of northeast Philadelphia on Friday, January 31st was captured in shocking doorbell and dashcam footage, highlighting the devastation caused by the tragic incident. The Learjet 55, which took off from northeast Philadelphia Airport at 6:06 p.m., crashed just minutes later near Roosevelt Boulevard and Cottman Avenue, setting at least 3 nearby homes ablaze, according to the Federal Aviation Administration. Officials confirmed that the plane was owned by Jet Rescue, an air ambulance service, and was carrying 6 people, including a pediatric patient and their mother, en route to Springfield Branson National Airport in Missouri. The company stated it could not confirm any survivors. Philadelphia Mayor Sherelle Parker addressed the tragedy in a press conference, confirming many injuries and significant damage to the neighborhood. Our prayers are with the families, friends, and all those impacted, Parker said, commending first responders for their rapid response. Video footage of the crash quickly spread online, showing a bright orange light in the sky before a fiery explosion. Several witnesses captured the aftermath, with drivers stopping their cars in shock as emergency crews arrived at the scene. Shriners Children's Hospital later confirmed that the young patient on board had received care in Philadelphia and was being transported home to Mexico at the time of the crash. Officials are continuing their investigation into the cause of the crash while providing shelter and support to those affected. News 5. Authorities have confirmed that a young child and her mother were among the 7 people killed in a small plane crash in northeast Philadelphia on Friday, January 31st. The medical transport plane, operated by Jet Rescue Air Ambulance, was carrying 6 people, including the child and her mother, who were traveling home to Mexico after receiving treatment at Shriners Children's Hospital. The aircraft crashed near Roosevelt Boulevard and Cottman Avenue just minutes after takeoff, setting multiple homes ablaze. Mayor Sherelle Parker called the tragedy devastating and confirmed that at least 19 people on the ground were injured. Our prayers are with the families, friends, and neighbors impacted by this horrific crash, she said. A spokesperson for Shriners Hospital shared that the child had received a heartfelt send-off from medical staff before boarding the plane. It's extremely hard on those who cared for her, the spokesperson said. Our staff works to bring joy to every part of the clinical experience, and we know she felt that love. First responders, including the NTSB and FAA, are investigating the crash while recovery efforts continue. The wreckage of the Learjet 55 is being examined for potential causes of the accident. This incident comes just 2 days after a Black Hawk helicopter collision in Washington, D.C., further heightening concerns about aviation safety. Officials have urged residents to follow updates as emergency crews work to assess damages and support those affected. News 6. A West Michigan man has died following a wrong-way crash on US 131 in Montcalm County, officials confirmed. Michigan State Police said the driver, a 71-year-old man from Newaygo, was traveling south in the northbound lanes when he collided head-on with another vehicle near Kendallville Road around 3:40 p.m. on Friday, January 31st. The crash led to a full closure of the northbound lanes for several hours as emergency crews responded. Witnesses reported seeing the wrong-way driver traveling at high speeds before the impact. The Nuevo man was transported to a nearby hospital, where he later passed away from his injuries. The other vehicle involved was driven by a 50-year-old woman from Grand Rapids, with her 11-year-old son in the passenger seat. Both were taken to the hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Authorities are continuing to investigate the circumstances of the crash, and it remains unclear how the driver ended up going the wrong way on the freeway. State police have urged drivers to remain vigilant, especially when traveling on high-speed roadways, and to report any unusual or dangerous driving behavior. Despite the tragedy, officials expressed relief that the mother and child are expected to recover. This could have been even worse, and we're grateful for the quick response from emergency crews, one officer stated. The investigation remains ongoing. News 7. Authorities in Cork have launched an investigation following a fatal apartment fire that claimed the life of a man in his 60s. Emergency services responded to reports of the fire on Toga Road at approximately 6:50 p.m. on Friday evening. Upon arrival, Gardaí and firefighters discovered the body of Michael O'Sullivan inside the property. A second person was treated at the scene for smoke inhalation but did not require hospitalization, according to reports from Irish broadcaster RTE. A spokesperson for Gardaí confirmed that officers are actively working to determine the cause of the fire. A technical examination of the scene is underway, and a post-mortem examination will be conducted to provide further insight into the incident. Authorities have not indicated any immediate signs of foul play, though the investigation remains ongoing. Local residents expressed shock at the tragedy, with neighbors recalling O'Sullivan as a well-known member of the community. He was always friendly and had a kind word for everyone, one resident shared. Fire officials have reminded the public to ensure smoke alarms are in working order and to remain cautious when using heating appliances, especially during colder months. Despite the loss, emergency responders were able to prevent the fire from spreading to nearby units. Further updates on the investigation are expected as officials continue their work. News 8. Mark Cohn has revealed that he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease 5 years ago, but remains committed to performing for as long as possible. The Walking in Memphis singer, 65, shared the news in a heartfelt Instagram post on January 30th, explaining that he needed time to process the diagnosis before speaking publicly. "I waited this long to tell you about the diagnosis because I needed time to process the unsettling news myself," he wrote. Despite the challenges, Cohn remains optimistic, stating that he has been actively managing the condition and has continued to perform. "Some nights have been more difficult than others," he admitted, "but I have found moments of healing and deep gratitude through the music." Cohn expressed appreciation for his fans, acknowledging how his songs have been part of major milestones in their lives. "I feel like I've been a guest at your weddings, your delivery rooms, your first dances," he shared. "This is just another passage, another opportunity to learn another dance." The Grammy-winning artist, who was named Best New Artist in 1991, plans to continue touring. His next set of performances begins in late February with stops in Arizona, Colorado, and California, before heading to the East Coast in March. Cohn remains focused on his passion, encouraging fans to join him on the road. "I'm doing everything I can to stay strong," he said. "Come meet us somewhere." News 9. Kim Kardashian is mourning the loss of her lifelong friend Lindsay May, who passed away following a battle with cancer. May, the co-founder of Mayflower Entertainment, had been part of Kardashian's tight-knit circle since childhood. A source told Daily Mail that the loss has been really hard on Kim because she had known Lindsay since she was a child growing up in Beverly Hills. To cope, Kardashian has leaned on her close group of friends, whom she refers to as her lifers, as well as her sisters. She was recently seen in Mexico with longtime friends Allison Statter and Simone Harouche, possibly in honor of Lindsay's memory. Kim expressed her grief on social media after Harouche posted a tribute to May on January 5th, sharing a series of photos celebrating their friendship. Kardashian commented, "I felt this so deep. I love you so much," adding a hashtag for her lifers. Her sister Kourtney Kardashian also responded, writing, This made me cry. I love you. Harush reflected on the loss in an emotional caption saying, My world stopped on November 2nd. You took a little of me with you, but thank God I took some of you. Kardashian has long celebrated her lifers in both social media posts and on the Kardashians, showcasing the deep bond she shares with friends from her high school years at Marymount in Bel Air. Number 1. Kärt Tomingas was a dynamic and multifaceted artist whose contributions spanned music, theater, film, and education. A gifted singer, actress, and lecturer, she devoted her life to the arts, leaving an enduring impact on the cultural landscape. Born in Tallinn, she discovered a passion for performance early on, first through music and later through acting. After studying at the Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre, she launched a career as a singer, gaining recognition in folk pop, rock, and jazz. Her albums, including Karalit and Siniin Kivi, showcased her emotive voice and artistic depth. Later, she formed the Kärt Tomingas trio, continuing to blend her love for music with intimate, expressive performances. Tomingas also flourished as an actress. She began her career on the stage at Vanemuine before moving to Finland, where she performed in major theaters and on television. Her film work included roles in Surmatants, Need, and Nullpunkt, as well as television appearances in drama series that captivated audiences. She lent her voice to the Estonian adaptation of Moomin, further showcasing her versatility. Beyond her artistic achievements, Tomingas was a dedicated educator. She taught acting at the University of Tartu and Tallinn University, shaping the next generation of performers with her experience and passion. She also authored a book, Sinisilm Selt, offering insights into her life, music, and philosophy. Tomingas passed away at the age of 57 after an illness, leaving behind a legacy of artistic excellence and mentorship. Her work continues to inspire, and her presence will be deeply missed in the worlds of music, theater, and education. Tributes to Kärt Tomingas. Dick Button was a towering figure in the world of figure skating, a two-time Olympic gold medalist whose influence stretched far beyond the ice.